All right. Let me give it up to Rick.
Our next guest is coming off of a dream season. He's a 7-time All-Star, an NBA Finals MVP, and most importantly, he is the reigning NBA champion. Ladies and gentlemen, the truth, Mr. Paul Pierce.
What up, Phoenix? What up? How y'all doing, Phoenix? What's up? How y'all doing, man? Y'all having a good time? Yeah! Y'all enjoying this good weather? We don't get this weather in Boston, so I'm going to enjoy it.
As I mentioned, Paul, you've been here now 7 times. Does this ever get old for you?
Never. I enjoy it each and every time I can come out here and play in the game with all the best players and be around them, enjoy the festivities, be out here with the fans. Something to get excited for, and it never gets old. You know, I go around the locker room and I'm shaking hands, taking pictures with all the guys, and it never gets old because there's going to be a day when I may not make the All-Star team and I'm not playing anymore, and I'm going to cherish these moments.
Now, tell us about the energy that All-Star game brings to the athletes, brings to the area. Tell me about the energy that's going through you right now because of this All-Star festivities.
I mean, it's all because of the fans. You know, a lot of the fans voted their favorite players along with the players. I mean, if you look at these people. You know, they came out here for the festivities. Probably a lot of these people here probably, a lot of them are from Phoenix, some of them from other places, and they come out here for this event right here, and you know, they're excited, just as excited as I am.
Now, is Beantown in the building?
Yeah, I see some Beantown love. I see a couple Celtic jerseys over there. I see an Inglewood jersey right there. I see a Kobe fan right there. It's all good, though. It's all good, y'all. Hopefully we can do it again. I hope we can do it again. Is that what y'all want? Lakers Celtics? Is that what y'all want? Is that what y'all want, huh? Lakers Celtics, huh?
Get him again. So like I said, you've been here 7 times now. Tell me, what does it take to be an All-Star 7 times?
Man, it just takes, like you said, what does it take to be an All-Star 7 times? It just takes dedication. It takes commitment, you know, year in and year out. Not getting satisfied with it. In the summer times, I work just as hard as I do in the regular season. And I think that's what's important. I take care of my body, I get my rest, and understand that I got to be on top of my game, because the older I get, there's constantly new players coming into the league, getting better, and I just try to stay on top of my game.
You know, the new cats trying to get at you, right?
Oh, all the time, man. There's always somebody trying to take your place.
In school, right?
Oh, yeah, definitely, man. You know, I'm one of the old dogs in the gym, you know, and I got to school the young puppies.
Now, tell us about, you're not afraid to take it to the rack at all. And usually, you know, you might get hit, you might get an elbow, you might get kicked. Tell us what your body needs to do to stay in shape so you can take that hit, get up, and get right back at it.
Well, you gotta condition your mind to get here, for one. You know, you gotta know how to fall on the floor, I think. But, you know, just the constant training of running, lifting weights, eating right, a combination of things. And you got to have the mentality that, hey, when you get hit, you just don't get right back up. Because, you know, a lot of players don't like the contact and can't get up from it. But, you know, I'm one of the players that I really don't mind it. I played football, though, when I was younger. So, you know, that's the type of player I am, and you know, I'm going to continue to play that way.
We caught up before the beginning of last season, and we were talking about how nice it would be to bring home a championship to Boston. So tell me, how nice was that?
It was great. I mean, the most exciting thing about it is the people of Boston, the way we had our parade. It was, I think, 2 million people out there, and it was like, you know, it brought me to tears. And, you know, I've been in Boston my whole career and achieved the ultimate goal. It was just like something special, because as a young boy, when you're playing basketball, you always say you want to win a championship, especially in the NBA level, and to really do that and really accomplish a dream. It just felt so good, and I was able to share it with my family and my friends, and that's the reason I cried when we won.
Now tell us a little bit about team chemistry and team loyalty. How important is that to bringing home a chip?
Well, you got to be able to drop your ego at the door. I mean, a lot of people came in the last year saying that me, Kevin, and Ray wouldn't work out together, but the thing about it is we dropped our egos, meaning that one of us all of us said, you know, we're going to sacrifice our games. You know, whatever we did with our other teams, we're going to sacrifice that. Whereas I was a 25, 26-point scorer. That isn't what we needed for this team to win. So it made me realize that I have other great teammates that I can give the ball to, and we can share a lot of responsibility because you're stronger by numbers than individuals. So we just decided to sacrifice. And the great thing about our team is the same togetherness that you see us play with on the court. That's the same way we are off the court. I mean, we'll go out, go to dinner together, go to the movies, go bowling, and just do the normal stuff that people do, but as a group.
Now, you've always been a problem. We don't have that twisted. But last year in the finals, you stepped up your game something ridiculous. You came home with the NBA Finals MVP. What was it about that stage that just brought the truth out?
I just thought, when you get an opportunity, just grasp it. You know, anything you do in life. You know, I didn't know if I was going to make it to another finals. I have a chance to play against the Lakers again, so it was just like grasping the opportunity, knowing that I may not make it here again. So I'm going to leave everything on the court and see what happens, and we eventually came away with the championship.
Now, in the finals, you had a quick little injury to your leg there. You came off the court, went back in, came outside, heart of a champion, and just killed it. What did you say to yourself when you're inside in the tunnel, your team's playing outside, and you want to get back? What are you trying to say to yourself to get back out there?
Well, I was a little scared at first because my knee buckled. It was like a pop in my knee, and you know, I never had a knee injury, knock on wood, and it was just scary. I was more scared than anything. It was hurting, and I didn't know, because usually when you see guys go down, you know, it's not really good, especially in the knee area. And I was just hoping and praying that it wasn't an ACL or MCL tear. As you see in our games, so many of those type of injuries happen so many times. So once I got to the back, I was more scared than anything. And then I was able to stand up with pressure on it. And that's all I needed to know, that it wasn't torn or any ligament damage. And I wanted to get out there and take advantage of the opportunity of being in the NBA Finals.
Now, coming off of last season, winning the chip, Boston's back on top once again. What does it take to prevent a drop-off? You win the chip, you're happy, but you're still hungry. What does that take?
I think for our ball club, we understand that last year was last year, so we put that behind us. And, you know, we were the champions last year. There's going to be a champion for this season. So we've forgotten all about what happened last year because it's history. It's in the books. So we're trying to defend our title, and we want to be looked at as one of the great Celtic teams of all time. When we go in our arena every day, and you see the 17 banners, and you see the teams that's won our championships in Boston, they've done it more than one time, and we want to be mentioned among that group as one of the greatest teams that ever played. And we know it's going to be a hard road. We know that you got the Cleveland Cavaliers, you got the Los Angeles Lakers. We know it's not going to be easy because there are a lot of great teams out there.
But real talk before I let you go, is Beantown bringing home the chip again this year?
Hell yeah!
Definitely. Definitely. I mean, for me not to pull for my ball club, that would be crazy. So I believe that Boston's bringing home the championship.
Beantown's taking it once again. Ladies and gentlemen, please, one more time, as we let him go, the truth, Mr. Paul Pierce.
All right, Phoenix, y'all be safe, man, and enjoy this weekend. Have fun, and be safe.
Again, everyone, we got right here, my man has the cards. Make sure to get your questions in. We got Kara Lawson and Cheryl Ford for the WNBA. For the ladies who might want to be around, catches, we got WNBA superstars coming up. Want to get your questions in. Again, we got Kara Lawson and Cheryl Ford coming up. Once again, please, shout out to Mr. Paul Pierce. Weird out to Mr. Paul Pierce for coming out here. The truth.